fire safety statements. Now we're talking strata properties here, of course, and we've had a number of questions this week. And we ran an awful lot of CPD last week, and a lot of it was for strata agents. And I think the final numbers were, I don't know, it was around about 1,000 people who did CPD last week. So a lot of it, we talked fire safety statements. A lot of us as trainers talked it in the strata issues. And in terms of the requirements of the Environmental Planning and Assessment Act, a fire safety inspection must be carried out each year by an authorised authority. Okay, so Section 65C of that Environmental Planning and Assessment Act is actually, making sure that happens. Now, the Strata Manager, who's obviously on behalf of the owners corporation for whom they're acting as an agent, forwards the signed certificate to local council and the New South Wales Fire Brigade. Some councils don't require the certificate to be sent to them, so it depends on what's happening. So agents need to check that with their local councils. Now, if you're a property manager and you're managing a property that's within a strata, if you haven't been sent a copy of the fire safety statement for that complex, then it's something that needs, you need to then deal with your owner to make sure that there's one done for their lot. So, it is about, when you're checking the smoke alarms, and remember, all of that is within your managing agency agreement that talk about smoke alarms. Within their residential tenancies agreement, there's all the talk about smoke alarms and when they're tested and what type of batteries they have and all of those. That's the information you need to get. Now, some stratas make a decision as part of their annual fire safety statement that they're going to check not just the common areas, but inside the individual lots as well. Some stratas, owners corporations, make the decision that it's just going to be the common areas. If you're a strata manager, you need to know which it is because you're paying for it on behalf of the owners corp. If you're a property manager, you need to know which one it is because if you're managing one of the lots, you need to know whether the check's been done. Tick, that's something that you've got in your file, or it's something that you need to have organised on behalf of your owner, your landlord, who's from the strata perspective is a lot owner. So, strata managers, you need to, you've been delegated that responsibility for obtaining that fire safety statement, and that's part of what you need to get, guidance around and instructions around in terms of making sure that happens when you've got your annual meetings. And usually, your fire safety statements attached to the the pin board in the common areas for the strata complex, but definitely it should be in your files, and definitely every owner should be sent a copy of that. So so they can send that on to where they need to. So lots of questions in the last couple of weeks around fire safety statements. So both strata managers in particular and property managers need to know where they're sitting.